Cleveland with the ball. A 2-point game. Livingston dishes to Martin. And he makes good on the layup.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. I mean, this is the time to attack on the interior and generate those easy opportunities.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. He kicks it to Jang, using his post move to get the 2 points. Jang's got 4 points this quarter.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been too late.
But they're not all the way where they need to be yet, Steve. They've got to keep pushing through.
It's just been one of those days for him. He has really struggled.
Young with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here's Richardson. Shot is blocked. And they get it back. A three. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists in the game. Minnesota calls timeout. Minnesota making some changes. Nikola Pekovic comes in for Jang, and Martin subbed in for Brewer. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Tigers checked in for Oden. Griffin comes in for Kenyon Martin. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Meeks. And Telford in for Sean Livingston. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. Flip Saunders was just going over the plan with his team. He told his guys, I know we can do this, fellas. Let's maximize every possession and get after it. And just watch. Things will go our way. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. 4 on the shot clock. And Young, here we go. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And so here's Cleveland. 3-point lead. To the wing on the left. Now here's Richardson. He started closer. That's good.
It's been the story of the game for him. Fortunately, his teammates have bailed him out.
Here's Minnesota. Kicks it to Wiggins. Outside Martin. The tray. And that one's good.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical junction. Clutch.
Timeout called. Cleveland.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They're just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
A different look now for Cleveland. McGinnis, he's checked in for Geiger. Durant comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Jody Meeks in for Bellinelli. And McGinnis kicks to Durant. Over Young. McGinnis the pass to Durant. Over Young. And at last, they get one to fall. And it's 8 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over. And you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to 1 and the bucket for Martin.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Richardson. Rebounded by Pekovic. Pekovic has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Here's Martin. Takes the lead. And Minnesota leads by 1.
Well, it's been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up. Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
And Young, here we go. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. 11 points here for Thaddeus Young. Cleveland trails by 3. Richardson with it. Guarded now by Rubio. Richardson missing again.
Boy, it's been a rough day for him, Kevin. I mean, he's not the only reason they're down right now, but he's certainly one of them.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
1:09 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Richardson. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Richardson's got 7 now in this quarter. Minnesota calls timeout. They're in front by 1. And 1:01 left to play in the final quarter. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for McGinnis. Lewis comes in for Kevin Durant. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Meeks. And Kerr subbed in for Sebastian Telfair. Richardson kicks to Griffin. And stolen by Wiggins. He dishes it to Rubio. Martin, the pass to Pekovic. Back to Martin. Bellinelli pulls it in. Game could be on the line right here.
It's basically now or never for them.
A tough position. Timeout called Cleveland. They trail by 1. There's 31 seconds left in the game. Martin's checked in for Cleveland. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kerr dishes to Bellinelli. Knocked away! And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. .20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Kerr kicks to Martin. Bellinelli passes to Kerr. Misses the 3. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're ahead by 1. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wiggins with it, and so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
Timeout called Cleveland. They're down by 3. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lewis with the 3. Buries the triple. And oh, that was it. Enormous three-pointer.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue.
And what great competition we're seeing so far. After 4 quarters, a stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams and these few minutes of basketball pan out. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, Griffin is out there with Durant. Then it's Oden. Then there's Livingston. And it's Richardson in a 2-guard. Out to the right wing. Pass to Livingston. Richardson dishes to Griffin. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
Pekovic with the screen for Martin. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Oden's got his 4th rebound in this one. Durant just inside the line. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Here is Rubio.
2 minutes.
Into Pekovic. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D. I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides. Crucial basket there. As long as they've got that mismatch there, big versus small, they should continue to exploit it.
And they will, Steve. You can be sure of that.
Wiggins kicks to Young. Hits the outside fadeaway. Young's got it all tied up now for Minnesota.
I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway jumper, but he gets it to go.
Wasted no time on that one.
And that's what you love to do as the road team, Kevin. Hit the big shot to take the crowd right out of it.
Well, they've done that for sure.
They sure have. And that shot right there had a huge effect on this crowd.
From 15 feet away, that one off the back iron and out.
Really good work defensively. This coach has to be happy with his team.
Yeah, forcing that miss right there, great effort.
Oden with a screen for Richardson. He feeds it to Oden. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Martin.
Look out the game for Jason Richardson. He has 14 points. He's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Nice work there. Steps up, knocks them down, and makes it a 2-possession game.
Here comes Rubio. Feeds to Pekovic. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. 14 points for Nikola Pekovic. Here is Livingston, covered by Rubio.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Now Wiggins. Rubio outside. Passes it to Pekovic. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Richardson. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Well, that just adds to what's probably an already insurmountable lead. I think they'll be walking out of here with a pretty easy victory.
Steve, I think that's a given.
Wiggins passes to Pekovic. And stolen by Oden. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. That's good. And now a 9-point Cleveland lead.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Williams. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 3-pointer. Here's Dang. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Shooting for Minnesota, Gorgie Dang.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within 8. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 17-7 run. Telfair dishes to Bellinelli for 3. The pass to Meeks from deep. Can't get it to go. Tries to save it. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. An impressive victory in overtime after an exciting end in regulation.
You know what? In a long game, fatigue can sometimes affect every aspect.